All right, I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite funk grooves of all time, and then I'm gonna show you how to play it. So let's get right into it. Alright, so you guys might recognize this groove. It is the groove from the James Brown song Cold Sweat. And this is a drum groove that I was taught right at the beginning of college when I first started out. It was one of the first grooves that I learned that didn't just keep a steady 2 and 4 backbeat, and it kind of syncopated and shows you what funk is really all about. Which, you know, in funk you can always have 2 and 4 and it's gonna sound really good. But the beauty of funk is when you start syncopating stuff and you switch beats around and you kind of like throw off the listener. And that's why this groove is awesome, and that's why I want to show it to you guys. I think this is insanely important for people just starting out on more complex grooves. So once you're past your basic 2/4 rock grooves and you want to get into some funk stuff, this is a really cool groove, and it's not really that hard. It might be a little hard to start off, but if you just slow it down and you just work on it a bit, you'll have it in no time. So yeah, let's get on the kit and I'll show you guys how to play it. Let's do it. Yo, all right, so let's go through the groove and I'll just play it without any music just to show you what it sounds like without music. All right, pretty sick, pretty simple. It might sound a little complex. It's a little bit, but it's not anything crazy that you won't be able to learn. You can learn anything if you put your mind to it. All right, all right. So let's start. I'll isolate each limb just so you guys can hear that, and then and learn it piece by piece. Because that's one of the best ways to learn grooves, is just to isolate limbs and learn it like that. So let's start with the hi-hat, and that's gonna basically just be straight eighth notes, or well, not straight eighths, because it kind of is a swung beat, but it can be straight. But what I meant is it's literally just eighth notes throughout the whole thing. And then there's some hi-hat opening stuff, so that's just gonna be like this. All right, a little bit slower. All right, now let's throw in the snare with the hits and the ghost notes, and that's gonna sound like this. All right, now a little bit slower. All right, now let's throw in the bass drum without everything. All right, and now a little slower. All right, and by the way, yes, I did get this idea from Jeff Randall, and it's a very good idea. And this video is actually very inspired by his funk groove video, so check that one out. I'll link it somewhere. All right, so now what I'll do is I'll do hi-hat and snare just together, all right? All right, so one trick to make this sound really good is when we're syncopating that beat 4 to what would be the and of 4. So when we're shifting that snare to the and of 4, right before it, on 4, we have the hi-hat. What's very important is closing that hi-hat like right before the hit. So it would be like, because that really like accentuates the beat, and it really makes you feel that syncopation even more. So it's like, see that? So, and even you can take off that right hand from there. So instead of where you would just be hitting that 8th note, it's just going to be a close of the hi-hat. So yeah, I mean, you don't have to do that, but to me, that's what really like brings out that syncopation. So it'd be like, and then coming back with the hi-hat on the and of 4, and then continuing out those 8th notes, and that's really going to pick it up. So yeah, let's try that a little faster. All right, another thing to consider is just that first hi-hat, you kind of want to like drag it out. So like, so you're basically dragging it out right into the 2. So it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, so that, dude, if you drag out that hi-hat and then you remember that close right before the and of 4, dude, thing is going to be killing. It's going to be killing, bro. Yeah. All right, now, and you don't have to just keep it like that. You can add a bunch of stuff if you want to. So, yeah, I'll do that, and yeah, that's going to be the groove. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of this video, and definitely try out that groove and try playing it to the real Cold Sweat song. I would have added that in, but in case this video gets more views, I don't want it to be a copyright infringement and lose me out of some cash in the future.
Dollar bills, y'all. Funds on dollar bills, y'all. Okay? I'm trying to get that paper, son.
So, yeah, I didn't do that, but definitely try playing that. You can find it right on YouTube or go to Spotify, whatever streaming service you use, and jam to that song because that song is so good. And honestly, I couldn't find a song that really like fit the groove as well as that song does, which makes sense because that's the song that the beat came from. So yeah, but if you guys enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you want notifications for my videos. And yeah, I think that's going to be it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.